The rabbi in the synagogue the shul where I pray Shabbat mornings, he got up and he said, did anybody lose a loved one last week? Nobody raised their hand. He said, did anybody have a relative kidnapped? Nobody raised their hand. He said, does anybody have a relative who's in the army, who's ready to go into Gaza? A few people raised their hands. I raised my hand. He says, you know what the problem is? He says, the problem is every single one of you should have raised your hand for all three questions. He says, you don't think it'll make a difference in your prayers if you think of the hostages as your brothers, your sisters, your mothers, your fathers, your sons and your daughters, okay? Whether you have a family relationship or not, you have a family relationship. I don't always put on tefillin. I got that pair, for my bar mitzvah. Or I don't usually, of course I put on my tefillin, but I don't always make it to synagogue. I don't usually study any Jewish topics. Do something and have in mind, and by the way, he gets it and it counts. When you say that, there's no better time to pray. God, you know how badly I want to do this sin. God, you know how badly I don't want to give this charity, okay? I'm doing it, and I want this to be merit for the people who need it. The captives, the wounded, the people mourning, and the soldiers, okay? Just think about that.